Hello students, good morning. How are you all? In the last video we have done some concepts of set theory. Now some are left. I am going to explain these. First one is subset. What is subset? If we are having a set A and every element of set A is present, every element of set A is present in set B. If we are having two sets A and B, every element of set A is present in set B, then we can say that A is a subset of B. This is the sign of subset. A is a subset of B because every element of A belongs to element of B. And A is a subset of B. A is a subset of B. Because every element of A is present in B. B becomes superior, so B is a superset of A. B is a superset of A. This is the sign of superset. It also means that every element of A belongs to B. B contains all the element of A. B contains all element of A, that's how B is a superset. Every element of A belongs to B means A is a subset of B. B contains all element of A, B is a superset of A. If set A, let us change the set. P set A, E, I, O, U. These are the elements of set P. Q, A, B, C, E, D, I, O, U. A of P present here in Q. E of P present in Q. I of P present here. O of P present here. U of P present here in Q. So all elements of P are present in Q. All elements of P are present in Q, therefore P is a subset of Q. P is a subset of Q. And because all elements of P belongs to Q and Q contains all element of P, Q is a superset of P. Q is a superset of P. Q followed. The next is a proper subset. Subset means the element of one set belongs to other, then one set is a subset of the other. Proper subset. Proper subset. If every element of A is also an element of set B, if every element, there are two sets, let us suppose A and B, every element of A, every element of A is present in B. Every element of A present in B but if every element of A is present in B, it means A is subset of B, right? But we are having proper subset. Proper subset, one condition extra is required. What is the one condition? B at least contains one more element. Followed. A ਦੇ जितने भी elements are, all are present in B. But B also have one element more than A, at least one element, even more than one also there, but at least one element more than A. if A has having 1 2 3 4 5, B set is having 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 of A is present, 2 of B is present, 3 of A is present, 4 is present, 5 is present, but B also contains 6 and 7 which are not present in A. Then B is proper, A is proper subset of B. This is symbolically we can write A is a proper subset of B. B contains at least one more element, but here I am having two. At least one is required, but I am having two, so A is a proper subset of B. I hope that this is clear. Number of subsets and number of proper subsets. Formula, this is formula for the number of subsets. It is 2 raised to power n. Formula for the number of subsets, it is 2 raised to power n, where n is number of elements in a set, number of element in a set. And the formula for the number of proper subset, it is 2n minus 1, 1 less than subset. Number of proper subset is 1 less than subset. Now let me take an example. Set A is having 3 elements, so n is equal to number of element in set A is 3, right? N in A is 3. How many number of subsets? Number of subsets 2 raised to power n, 2 raised to power 3, that is 8. And how many number of proper subsets? Proper subsets, it is 2 raised to power n minus 1, 2 raised to power 3 minus 1, that is 8 minus 1, 7. Number of subsets are 8, number of proper subsets are 7. And set has element 1 2 3. Now I am going to check whether number of subsets are 8 and proper subsets are 7. Let us make the subsets of A. In subsets, what you have to do, you have to write, first of all, you are having 3 numbers, first is the empty set. In subset, first is the empty set, it is must to write. Then all the all the elements are written once within the curly bracket. It means 1 belongs to this set, this is 1 element belongs to set 1 2 3. So 1 is a subset of 1 2 3. Similarly 2 is a subset of 1 2 3. Similarly 3 is a subset of 1 2 3. That's why I am taking it individually, 1 2 and 3. Then we are still required 8. Here it is written subsets are 8. Empty set, it is compulsory to write one, first of all element once, then making the pair 2 together, 1 2 1 3 2 3. Then all 3 elements together, either 1 2 3 3 2 1 or 2 1 3, no matters, order does not matter. How many are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, total are 8. So number of subsets are 8. Number of proper subset, sorry, not, it is not the number. I am making the proper subsets, and then we will see whether it is 7 or 8 whatsoever. Proper subsets, proper subsets of this set 1 2 3. First one is the empty, which is compulsory to write. Then single element, then double element, but in the subset we have written 1 2 3, which is the same set A. In the proper subset this is not written, because the definition of proper subset is the definition of proper subset is, if A is a proper subset of B, then B contains at least one element more, at least one element more. But if I will write here 1 2 3, it is equal to A, it is equal to A. This set does not contain one more element. Two 3 is there, 2 3, 2 3 is proper subset of 1 2 3, because 2 and 3, 1 is more element. If 1 3 is there, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 and 3 are there, 2 is more element, 1 2, 1 2 3, 1 2 is there, 3 is more element. For the proper subset one more element is required, which is not present in this set. If we are taking 1 2 3, here also 1 2 3, and they are equal set, this set must contain at least one more element, but this is not containing one more element, so we do not consider same set or the given set in proper subsets. That's why it is 7, one less than. Follow my point. Let us move to some another question. Subset contains all the element of first set belongs to second, but for the proper subset all the element of first belongs to second, but second also contains at least one more element. Let us suppose if A is a set with the element P and Q, number of subsets is 2 raised to power 2, as n is equal to 2, 4. Number of proper subsets 2 raised to power 2 minus 1, that is 4 minus 1, 3. Now subsets, I will write down the subsets. Empty set is there, then single element, then double element, and there are two, PQ or QP does not matter, so there are total 4 subsets, are 4. Proper subsets, empty set, single. But now here we will not write PQ, because in proper subset, given subset, if this proper subset, this is the proper subset of this, then this contain at least one more element. If we are writing PQ is equal to A, so we are not writing this, as it is not the proper subset. Besides, it is a subset, but it is not the proper subset. I hope that it is clear. Now the next concept is a power set. Power set is collection of all subsets. Collection of all subsets is called power set. Here I have written subsets, and this is the collection of all subsets, so this is called power set of A. Power set of A, or we can write it as P of A. Collection of all subsets is called the power set. These are the minor concepts, but you have to keep it in your mind. Collection of all subsets is called the par set. And difference between the subset and the proper subset is, proper subset does not contain the original statement, whereas subset contains the original statement. Then there is the universal set. Universal set. Universal set, a set which contain all element of other given sets, is called universal set. Its symbol is U. U contains all elements of other sets, like set of integers x such that x is integer. Then how will you write? So -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, right? If A is a set of positive integer, then every element of A belongs to U. Every element of A belongs to U means A is a subset of U. Then U is a universal set. And based on the universal set, the next concept is complement. Complement of set. Complement of set A, let us suppose complement of set A. Complement of set A is a set of elements which are not present in A, which are not present in A but present in universal set. Complement is denoted by A dash. Complement of set means set of elements. You have to consider only those elements which are not present in A but they are present in universal set. Simply from the universal set you have to leave that element which are in A. Let us suppose if universal set has the element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? A is having the element 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10, means even number up to 10. Then A complement. A complement means from the universal set you have to erase these numbers. 2 is there, you can't take the 2. 4 is there, you can't take the 4. 6 is there, you can't take the 6. 8 is there, you can't take the 8. And 10 is there, you can't take the 10. A complement consists of the other numbers 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Followed the numbers, set of elements which are not present in A. These are the elements which are not present in A. These are called A. This is called A complement. I hope everything is clear. Exercise 5.3. Try your best to solve. Still I will send the solutions, but you can try your best to solve. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.